Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 15. So, last episode we learned Arne's story with Garter, I believe the name was, and their kid who got taken away from them, both of them being taken and sold into slavery separately. Pretty sad story. So, she's headed there to tend to his wounds, but we'll see if she tries anything. And we had a very good conversation with Sverkel before they left, and Sverkel kind of understands, like, yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta go, you know. So, but it just still doesn't mean that it's gonna end up well, even if you do go. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens this time. So let's jump into it, shall we? We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Right into the OP. Let's go. So I think that was Garter in the opening holding the baby, right? Freaking. Some of the scenes in this opening are crazy. With Thorgil, I believe, right? Yeah. Just want to make sure. Went back in my notes. Torgil. Storm. She had that whole thing about her and Sverkel about storms. Hmm. Snake. Dealing with the shit. Hmm. Well, Pretty lady. This guy's fighting. Fight through the boner, my guy. You can do it. He's been swayed. The power of the boner compels you. I wonder what Kettle's gonna think of this, with her husband being here, if it's not taken care of by then. Don't be assholes. Oh my god. These guys. Hmm. Yeah, he left before to go fight over iron or whatever. Damn. He still doesn't know that his son is who knows where, if even alive. There was never a mood to be spoiled there, buddy. You're just fucked up. Well, I fear for this man. She's about to. Oh shit! Well, oh my god! He's gonna bite her. Jeez. Is it enough to kill him? Seemed like a chunk was spit. Yup. Jeez. Will he make a noise and the others will come out? Uh oh. Yep. Will they hear that? Yep, they heard it. Damn, what do you do, Arne? Seems too late now. Oh, man. Did she do it? Oh, shit. Damn. Just a dismembered hand. Is it? Hmm. Alright. On foot and extra wounded. Damn. Rain, rain, go away. Hmm. No nightmares, so you can sleep good. Oh, man. Yeah. So much has changed for him. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, Thorfinn spitting truths. Yeah. The people he's killed. Oh, man. Just like holding him down. Saying a lot more to Einhar than he has before. Oh boy. I'm worried about what happens when that gets tested against him. When it's kill or be killed, or to save Einar's life or something. Give birth to more children than I have killed. Sorry. Oh, Thorfinn. I know I've said it many times. He has grown. It's true. Vinland, maybe. Thorfinn. Oh. Huh. That was that woman, that the slave that brought him food, right? The symmetry again. Oh. I thought he had kind of forgotten, but I thought one of his dreams reminded him of it, but yeah. If only we knew where Leif was, we could ask him. He's on his way here, buddy. Yeah, there's hope out there. It's not just hopeless, man. Hope can do a lot. They still searching? A very angry man. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that or not, but my alarm went off. I didn't even know I had an alarm up. Oh, I hope they're not there. Like, came in while they were, like, asleep, even though these two didn't sleep very well, but... Mm-hmm. Sparkle. Snake is pissed, man. Guess he really cares about his men. May make sense. Alright. Damn, that was a good episode. It was a lot of, it was a lot of rehashing of Thorfinn stuff there at the end, but it was also him opening up more to Einhar than he's ever done before. Granted, he did say he kind of forgot about it, but bringing up Vinland again, you know, and mentioning his dreams of the dead that he's killed are like holding him down, and he doesn't want to add even one more to that list of dead that he already has over his head. So it was a really good talk, and I really liked the whole thing about him saying he wants to grow more wheat than he trampled, build more houses than he burnt down, you know, and just trying to do something better to the world than what he did with the first half of his life. So certainly certainly a good conversation. And Einar talking about how there's like no way to escape it. Like the Norsemen are just so set in their ways. That is it, guys, for episode 15. Um, yeah, so basically Einar just not having any hope, but then Thorfinn coming in with the Vinland line and everything. Certainly interesting bringing that up again. We're starting to get to kind of the latter half of this season, so we're going to be needing to I don't know. I mean, it might not be this season that they make it to Vinland or anything like that, or maybe they never even do. Maybe it's just a dream. But I do think things are gonna ramp up somewhat soon. But regardless of the lack of ramping, I enjoyed this episode, and Arne going to her husband and weaseling in through that guard that just has a weakness for women was funny. But she didn't really get to do anything she wanted to do. Once again, she sees like the madness in her husband's eyes. Like I don't think that's the same husband that she knew back then, and that might be a mix of him saying he'll never leave her and Hjalti again, even though Hjalti isn't here. So maybe that affected her as thinking about her son again. But then also just seeing like the madness in him, and then the way he just bit that one dude's neck, but she still managed to grab the knife in freedom, and he killed all of them while suffering, at the very least, just one wound that they could tell based off the blade and everything. So, um, yeah, definitely a emotional episode for that family and everything. I wonder what his reaction's gonna be when he finds out about Hjalti. Like, it's gotta be soon, right? If he doesn't already know, because they probably ran out of there, and he's probably like, okay, let's get Hjalti and run, right? Like, I feel like that'd be what he'd say, but but yeah, hmm, interesting. Um, those guards just being pricks. I mean, I get it. It's how people act in this world and everything, but just being like, "Oh, you're his wife, right? Why don't you like take care of him while you're here? His junk isn't tied up." Like, "Oh, wow, very clever. You're so funny." Oh man, but yeah, overall, I did really like the deepness of this episode. I am a little tired, man. I took like a nap before I started recording this, and I have just been so I need to get my sleep schedule back on track. My whole sleep schedule has been really fucked recently, and it's caused me to be really tired during my recording. So I apologize if my past few reactions haven't been up to my normal level of enthusiasm because I've just been exhausted. Hopefully by next week I will have things back on track and it won't be as crazy anymore. But yeah. So I don't really know that I have much more to say. I mean, obviously we had like the deepness of Thorfinn and his regrets and everything, but we've talked about that before. That's where I was saying it was kind of like a rehashing of that. Like I didn't mind it, but it did feel a little bit like, okay, yeah, we know this. It was just nice to hear him say it to someone rather than just watch him experience it alone, because now Einar can like maybe even more understand what he's about. But and I mean, that's the thing, is sometimes like when things seem hopeless, having at least someone to talk about it with that is also in a situation that is similarly hopeless, it feels a little better, right? It can make things feel like, I'm not alone in this. There's other people here as well that have gone through this and are our understanding of what I'm talking about, and the fact that, you know, these wars that can't be stopped, really. I mean, if anything, Canute might be our hope to stop the wars, but he's doing underhanded stuff in the meantime too, and I'm sure he's utilizing slave labor and doing all these bad things to accomplish something that he hopes is going to end up being good. But or will, by the end of his life, will he be like Thorfinn, and in the pursuit of trying to do good and build this utopia, he'll just end up having a mountain of corpses in his wake that he can't escape from, you know? So, certainly interesting. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait till the next episode to see what happens, if they catch up to Garter, if, you know, if they end up getting away. What does Einhar and Thorfinn do anything, or do they just keep kind of observing the situation unfold? When does Kettle and all them show up? I did talk about that briefly. Like, I wonder what Kettle would think of Garter, right? Like, Kettle's a pretty nice guy. If he found out that Arnheid had a husband, would he be like, "No, you're mine"? Or would he be like, "Oh, maybe I should figure out a way for her to be with her husband"? Because he does seem like a good dude, but he also very much cares for Arnheid. And Arneid's pregnant with his child too, so yeah. I do feel like it's gonna be one of those situations where his his desires supersede his niceness for once, whereas up until now we've kind of seen him just be nice in pretty much every situation. But it'll be interesting to find out if he makes it here before the situation's settled, right? If Garter's dead by the time Kettle gets here, then Kettle's just gonna be like, "Oh, that happened? Alright, well, at least I don't have to deal with it," right? So, but anyway, yeah, I think that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen. And I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.